Hi, welcome back, Libra. This is your LoveScope reading, love reading for April 2014. So, last month was all about truths. It was a real inward atmosphere going on for you, for the most part, depending on where you are in your path. I think the majority of you are still on that path the first week or so of April. But I think it really starts to turn around for you towards the mid-month to the end of the month, and then we go into a beautiful tomorrow. So I was expecting to see a lot more wow in this reading based on last month's cards, but maybe I was being over-optimistic for you. But we do have, in saying that, we do have the Three of Cups as our center card. So this definitely is saying that this month is going to be full of joy and celebrations. And a new passion in love, a new understanding in love, a new understanding about yourself in love. We have the Devil card. Okay, now this card to me is very much the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And this is your first card. So this tells me that the work you have been doing, and I hope you have been doing it, is going to allow you to burn away that outer shell and rise. Okay, now, and the Five of Wands tells you that you have to have a very strong belief in yourself in order to go forward on this path with the strongest steps forward. Okay, depending on the work you did last month, the month before, probably since December at a very minimum for you. I think longer, but so the work you've been doing on yourself and looking inwardly and talking to God, your universe, your spirit guides and angels, and you know, the looking inwardly last month and really deciding what you should allow, what you shouldn't allow, truth, getting those aha moments, having some sparks of action, I think last month as well, wasn't it? So this is definitely telling me that you are going to be, this is a month to break away from that outer shell that you've had surrounding you for so long. You know, sometimes, a lot of times, as we go down our path, we have relationship, and then we have a relationship, and we have a relationship. And all those relationships started out really wonderful, obviously, and they ended. And probably some of them not so wonderfully, if not the majority, right? And so each time we experience something, if we don't take the actual lesson away and apply it to the next relationship, we tend to repeat our patterns. But more so, we become a little bit more fearful of allowing our heart to be given away. Or we put up walls of protection around certain areas so that people can't get in. Okay, so if you are looking for a relationship, and you have been for a while, and you cannot figure out what is wrong because you're doing all the work, it could be the simple fact that you still need to uncover a truth. And the truth is, and I think you've come to the point where this is going to be an easy discovery for you if you apply yourself. We have the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups, saying to give yourself some space, and also you may be feeling a sense of disconnect right now, that you're not really in tune with going forward in the relationship like the cards are saying that you should be. God is saying you should be, your universe. So sometimes we get those aha moments of, you know what you did wrong, or you know where you gave too much, or you know where you gave too little, or you weren't attentive enough, or you were too attentive. And for each of you, it would be a different scenario. But and you know, don't worry. Many, many years from now, we will still be uncovering different little walls and whatnot. We're human. But there is a wall that's not allowing your light to shine forward. It very much says with these two cards that in order to go forward, you still need to drop something. You need to back away from the situation and look at it. And it might be an old situation you're looking at. It could have been a past relationship, not the one you're in, or not the one that you're hoping to go in, definitely, but something from the past, and how things materialized and became tangible, and where you think the rights and wrongs were, and look at them honestly. Okay, because you're looking for the lesson. You're not looking to rehash, to feel the hurt and the anguish. You don't need that part of it. You need to analyze, where could I have given more? Where should I have taken more? Where did I start to lose my balance in the relationship? Why did I start to lose my balance in the relationship? And I think that is going to be a huge aha moment for you. And we have the Nine of Wands and the King of Cups, which tells me that as you release your anxieties, you move to, well, this is the Knight in Shining Armor. If you watch my readings, that's what I call them. Coming to sweep you off your feet. But this is anxieties. So as you release your anxieties about getting hurt, the fear of getting hurt, you only move to a greater love as that happens. And then we have Judgment and the Ten of Swords down here. Now, the Ten of Swords in a love reading could hint to the fact that you can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to respect you. That's not going to happen. You can sit there and hold your breath until you turn blue. And it's not going to change the opinion, how their heart feels towards you. So that's a hard truth that a couple of you needed to hear. But in seeing this with the Judgment card, okay, I will have to revert back to, these are your lessons. You've crawled over the finish line. And Judgment is coming now to give you the balance, the love, the passion, the beauty that not only you desire, but you so deserve. And that's what all these lessons have been about and are about. It's realizing your self-worth. And if you're in a relationship, you know, the walls you tear down might make that a total reconnect for you. We had a reconnect, did we not? Maybe that was, oh yeah, the reconnect. This could be a reconnect. It's going to bring you joy and happiness. I mean, this is the end of the lessons. And this isn't even a hard lesson for you. I can't see it. I don't see anything about an extreme amount of communication that you need to put forward, an extreme amount of meditation you need to put forward. A little bit here, okay, but I got that more of, and this is usually being grateful and giving up what you have to the universe. But when I looked at it, it said to me that you're almost feeling like a disconnect. And so you might have to back off a little bit. But so if you do back off a little bit and you're in a relationship, I mean, make sure you're communicating why you're backing off. Okay? Because the other person might see it as a reject rather than you just needing that time for yourself. Most definitely. So I really do believe that as you go out of this month, Judgment comes in and rights the scales, and where you've really struggled through some lessons, the big payoff is coming for that. And you know, it's like you're going to get an aha moment where you're going to realize that you had a block that you didn't even know was there. You've been carrying it around so long with you that you just went with it when it appeared. You didn't question it. And for that, you lose your balance in the relationship. And now you know how to right the balance. Thus judgment comes. And happiness, celebrations. This could be a reconnect of somebody in the past if you're single. Or it could be a reconnect of the person you're with now. And allowing your light to shine. Allowing your true beauty to come forth. And not being taken advantage of. You being number one. Let's pick your romance card. So I really see you as the phoenix breaking out of the ashes this month. This is the last of the crumbling that has to go away, I think. I know I've said that a couple, I know I said it last month for you, but the judgment card definitely says the lessons you've learned is going to propel you forward. So hopefully you've been doing your work. And giving it up to the universe and God, your angels and spirit guides. And it's okay to say, I don't understand. Please, show me. And then sit there and take the first thought that comes in your mind and let it play through. And don't try and dissect it. Just let it play out. Because the dissection's done. Okay, looking inwardly and pulling all that out is done. This is going to be more of an aha moment. You realizing, rather than something that you have to work through. It's going to be something that's given to you, an answer that's given to you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnerships. Okay, so that fits well with the reading. It's a beautiful card. Very beautiful card. A couple embracing and the angel wings embracing them. So if you're in a relationship, you might need to take that time out and back off a little bit and understand where that wall is and tear it down. Most definitely. Or it's going to make you realize that it's time for you to start new and fresh. And if you're looking for somebody, this is going to be the aha moment that allows your light to shine. You know, you ever get in the car with somebody and you immediately look at them and say, what's the matter? They haven't said anything. It's their presence. Or somebody walks into a room and everybody seems to turn around and notice them even though they made barely a sound. You know, that's the energy. That's our light being given off to the universe. And it can be any emotion, really. And so you might be thinking that you're trying to send out that light of love, but your fear is holding that light back and not letting you in on it. And once you realize that, you don't have to be fearful of that situation anymore. You know how to handle it going forward. You know what the telltale signs are that you're headed in that direction, where you draw the line in the sand. And so fear disappears and that light does shine brightly. And then you become like a moth to flame. Absolutely. So, until next time we meet, remember, I love you.